In the latest chapter of an enthralling series documenting his career, renowned jockey Emilio Rodriguez shares a vivid account of his experiences in the saddle. From his memorable mount on the celebrated racehorse Miracle Cure to his partnership with Words of Rocket, Rodriguez delves into the pivotal moments that have marked his time on the track. He also confronts the darker aspects of the sport, opening up about the injuries that have tested his resilience and the reality of life aboard the racing circuit. This captivating lifetime narrative, produced by quickgallopjhay.com and its dedicated YouTube channel, The Quick Galloper, sheds light on the storied career of Rodriguez. The series not only chronicles the triumphs and tribulations of this esteemed jockey, but also provides revealing insights into the demanding world of horse racing. Fans and followers alike will find answers to many lingering questions about Rodriguez's journey and the passion that drove him to compete at the highest levels of the sport.
Emilio, one race that you have ridden that came at a spot that I hear the public talk about all the time. A horse by the name of Miracle Cure. Tell us about it.
Okay, I will tell you about that story now.
And that's the Caribbean Sprint going 6 furlongs?
Yes, that's the Caribbean Sprint going 6 furlongs. I'll tell you about this story now. I was riding in New York, and Wayne called me to ride Warzone in that race. And I came down. I tell Wayne, I'll come down. Don't furnish a ticket, I'll come. So I came down, was exercising horse. So the Thursday is declaration day. So I went and Wayne the paper. So I saw that. I said, Wayne, don't move. For the paper, I said, what happened? I'm not riding the horse? Wayne said, no, I don't think you're fit enough to ride this horse. I said, Wayne. And Philip, at the same time when Wayne said that, Philip said, Emilio, ride this horse for me. And I said, okay, I'm here already, I can ride this horse for him. So I gave him that, I gave him the paper. After the Friday morning now, after we finished exercising, Wayne and I went over, there's a canteen right beside the track, baby, canteen. We went to the canteen together, we were sitting together. I said, Wayne, lend me a race book, I'm drinking some coffee. Wayne bought me some coffee. At least he could have buy me some coffee. Yeah. So Wayne bought me the coffee. I took the race book from him and I was reading it. When I read the race book, I said, bang! Something come up to me and said, Wayne, it's me the winner for the race, you know. Wayne said, stop it now, you can't win, that horse can't win. And Arelip was there as well. Arelip, you cannot win that race, that horse have no chance. I said, listen, gentlemen, don't let me turn 2 lengths in front. Because if I turn 2 lengths in front, the race is over. So they laugh at me. So I said, okay. Because, you know, Miracle Cure usually run, and when he come to she's fast. Mm-hmm. And when she come to the 2 furlong, she's on the outside at all times. We don't care which jockey rider. She's on the stand side at all times. You know, with my skill, I can carry her around. I know I can carry her around with my skill what time. Because it's more than one horse like that I have been ridden. When I came in the ring, I saw Wayne, and I smiled, and Wayne said, I'm dead now. When he looked at me, he said, I'm dead now. I have no chance.
He's saying that you are dead or he is dead?
He's dead.
Okay.
He's dead because him think I'm not fit.
Okay.
Yes, him see me in my war mood now. Him say, and Wayne know me. You know, because I ride for Wayne for years. So I put her in front, let she run. Don't take up her head at all. Let she run, and I use my balance and balance her around the turn. Use my skill and balance her around the turn. So I straightened up 2 lengths in front. What I said, 2 lengths in front, and that was it. Everybody catch me. I just wait on everybody and ride her. Just the last half a furlong I ride her. Get into her. And she respond. And she hung on for the win.
And you made one doctor extremely happy.
Yes, he was the happiest man in the world. As what he said. Dr. Paul Wright said, I'm not happy, not in Jamaica, in the world. After the interview with him.
During your time here though, Emilio, especially during your heydays, from you got going and established yourself in the 70s, mid-70s, all the way until you started, you know, your sojourns overseas. You had some epic battles here with some jockeys. Winston Griffiths comes to mind readily, Hubert Bartley. I mean, Winston won 4 championships before you won your first. You ended up winning 4 as well. Tell us about those battles.
I tell you. I broke my ankle in about a Piperson about 72, 71. And I was exercising our house called Piperson. It fell under the rail and the upright. I broke my ankle. That ankle bothered me right through my career. Sitting here right now, it's hurting me. I did 5 surgery on my ankle.
Which one, the right or the left?
The left.
The left, okay.
The left ankle. The last time I rode a horse, I fell. I broke my ankle. So, and I had to do reconstruction. Not broke the ankle, tear the ligaments.
Okay.
So I had to do reconstruction, surgery on the ligaments. So I don't ride a horse from that. You know. But this ankle been bothering me right through my career.
Right throughout your career.
So I went to Venezuela. When it started bothering me, I went to Venezuela to ride a horse, through the weight, 1975. George went the year before me.
And got hurt.
And get hurt. So I went and riding for the same trainer, Milord Zaidi. Because you know Milord Zaidi.
Right.
And he gave me 3 rides. It's exercising one of the horses them. And they didn't draw the girth tight. I didn't know neither. It's what I had atmosphere. Them only give me saddle because I used to saddle. And I'm not used to the bareback or they do it over in Venezuela. So I broke the horse. He came out, buck jump, and the saddle turned over. And I fell.
So basically the same thing that happened to George happened to you?
Same thing happened to George, same thing. I fell, I twist my ankle, and
the same bad ankle?
The same bad ankle, left ankle. That's when it started bothering me.
Oh, okay.
From after that. So I had to go to the hospital and they put on a cast on it. I came home. This ankle bothered. I had to stop right one at a time because I can't keep my weight. My weight I've been putting on. I can't do no training. I can't stand up. So my weight is my problem. All these years of my weight. I've been fighting with all these years because I can't do the proper training, what I want to do. That's part of the reason. You know, when George left, I want to give you the story. When George left to Canada, I was second behind George. I was second behind George in all his championship. When George left, I was second. And I took it up. I took up the lead now. Fell off a horse, ring the ankle again. That's it. So I had to stop right. I think it's Charlie won the championship that year. So all my career, my ankle was the problem.
A hindrance, really.
A hindrance for me. You know.
Yeah. But nonetheless, I mean, it's folklore here. Tremendous battles.
Yeah, tremendous battles, you know. But probably if I did 100%, I would want because I would be riding the lighter horses instead of riding the top weight horses.
Right. You were restricted.
I was restricted.
What would you look at some of the better days you have had at Caymanas Park, and how many winners you have, the most winners you have ridden on any race day?
I rode 5 winners on several occasions. 4, 3, you know, that sort. But the epic of it is I one more close race
right.
than most jockeys won. 5-way photos, Words of Rocket 5-way photos, Sugar Ray 5-way photos.
People speak about the Words of Rocket. Remind us about that, Emilio.
That is a race from Sidney Watson as well. When I just started with Sidney Watson, well, I'd left Gonzalez at that time, so David Mackenzie was riding for Gonzalez. So October Hill was a favorite in that race, with, and I rode Words of Rocket. We went 6 furlong, I remember, and you know, I broke last. I was last all the way, and then I started getting them going for the 3 furlong, start pick them off now, and there was a lot of speed in the race. Becky T, October Hill, Galazar, Homeward Bound, and man, I was coming through traffic, weaving my way through traffic, because I think it's a 15-hour field. I'm weaving my way through traffic, and David Mackenzie declare winnings now, because he looked like he reached a winning post, declare winnings, and caught him right on the light and beat him.
I know horses usually dictate how the races run and how horses are ridden. But what do you prefer? Do you prefer leaders or stalkers or run-on horses?
Depends on the horse you ride. You have to know the type of horse you're riding. Some are leaders, you know, you have to put them in front. Some are stalkers. Some is slow striding horse and take their own time, pick up the momentum. And so you have to know the type of horse you're riding. So it's not a preferred.
It's just the horse dictates.
It's just the horse, what you're riding.
They call you chess for a reason. Again, we're talking about some of your many close finishes, the strength that Emilio possesses.
Yeah, because I don't abuse my whip on horses. I mostly use my hand to ride my horses. So that's why they give me that name, chess. You know, you more punch them more than whipping them.
How would you compare the riders in your time to the ones you have now at Caymanas Park?
Well, I'll give you a scenario about this. There is Arthur Jones, Gussie Douglas, Trevor Mackenzie, Coon Walker. All of those riders, it's a different era. They are good riders. We learn off of them. Me, Georgia Sang, Samuel Flop, Skippy Morris, Winston Ford, we learn off of those people. I come after those people still. But my era is a different era from that era, and this era is a different era from
your time.
My time. So these little boys are learning. They are in a learning process. And remember this, they don't come see Emilio Rodriguez riding, they don't come see a Georgia Sang riding to try to adapt their style. Because when I come, I looking at all jockeys and try to adapt their style. Because Everton Royal, that's the style I didn't like how him ride. He's flat, he's pushing horses, he uses whip less, he more uses hands more than, and he won a lot of races. So it's Everton Royal style I really adapt and you know, try to copy him. But these nowadays jockey, they're trying their best. They're trying their best. Yeah, I pick out I get an interview already, and I pick out Anthony Thomas when he just start riding. I said, look at that little boy. He's riding. Look at this guy who won 4 races yesterday. Kevin Foster. He's doing his thing. He look good. He's punching. His core is good. He's flat. He's driving the house. He's looking good. He's a good rider. Roman, he won 6 that day. Radish Roman, yeah. He won 6 that day. And I look at the race them before, you know, I congratulate him, and he looks like he's going places.
Right.
You know, so you can't take nothing away from these little boys. You have to try and encourage them, because them really don't see nobody Jamaica. You know, like when I came, there's a lot of good riders, and I try to adapt their style. Them don't come and say anybody like that.
As George was saying in his interview, Emilio, when you guys were learning the trade, you never had the technology now where you could see videos and see real trading from all over the world. Anywhere you want to watch races, you can.
Yes.
And you can learn from that. Can you imagine if you had that kind of facility in your time?
Yes. Well, when I left here and I went to New York, you know, I think I could you know, ride. Mm-hmm. You know, I go to Florida and I won race, so then I could come to New York. So I see the first race I won in New York is a photo finish with Angel Cardero and Chris and Macaulay. Mm-hmm. Three-way photo finish, and I won. I get the better of them, and you know, Angel took me up in his hand when I came to New York in the jockey room. You know, because after Jamaican and
right.
you know, he affiliated a lot of Jamaican. Alan Skill Cole was one of his good friends. You know, so when after the race he come and said, "You're a very good rider, but I want to show you something what you lack of." And he showed me what to do. And I said, "Angel, that is very good." So, you see, we have a lot to learn more
right.
each day. Mm-hmm. More and more. So if these guys can watch, as what George say, watch more races on the television and look and adapt, they will learn. And they're in a learning process now.
You rode overseas. Tell me some of the places you have ridden.
I've ridden every track on the East Coast. Mm-hmm. I rode from Florida. I rode in Tampa, Calder, Gulfstream,
Ilea.
Mm-hmm. Rode those tracks. I come up Cologne and Downs, Virginia, Maryland, Charlestown, mm-hmm. West Virginia, Delaware, Philadelphia, New York, all the tracks them in New York, mm-hmm. I rode.
About how many winners you have ridden abroad?
Well, the statistics say I won 100 races there. But the statistics has been saying I win 100 races, you know, quite a while. You know, and I still win some more races after that. You know, so I feel I'm more at over 100.
Right. What would you say are the major successes abroad, Emilio?
The first time I rode in, I went to abroad. I rode in Florida. I won the Dolphin Stakes on a horse called Fly, Fly, Fly. Mm-hmm. And that was a good success. It was a 50,000 stake race. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I won the Pearl Necklace in Pimlico. One of my bigger races I won there. Mm-hmm. I won a lot of, you know, allowance races. But stake races, I can't put out those two.
You have ridden two times in the Caribbean Classic, Lady Gita and the Thornbird. I think both of them finished fourth.
Yes, they did. Yeah.
You led turning for home on Thornbird.
Yeah, Thornbird, yes. I was confident with Thornbird going into that race. Exercise the horse and everything. Mm-hmm. She was ready. You know, I rode her like how I rode the Derby because, you know,
right.
Sit in the pace, don't use up our speed, leave in the 3 furlongs, took it up from the 3 furlong, and let come to the to half a furlong. And then 2 horses passed me, then don't beat me more than a length. And for the fourth, I was by a short head.
Mm-hmm. So it was a close fourth place
It
finish.
was a close fourth place finish. But after she coming back, she's wobbly. And when I look at the depth of the track, the night before, I think they put on about 5 inches of sand on that track. If the track was like
what you used to.
What
You
she exercised on, I don't think they would beat down, but she only get leg weary because of the track.
Emilio, you mentioned the ankle problem that plagued you throughout your career. What would have been some of the other major injuries you suffered? Because we know injuries are a part of the sport.
Yeah. Horse fell on me in race, get concussion a couple of times. I get concussion a couple of times and end up in the hospital. Horse kicked me and broke my arm. I've a plate in there, 6 screws, rotator cuff. Fell down in Trinidad, broke my arm. Horse broke his leg with me and broke my arm. Before the horse were rode, what I supposed to ride down there. And still riding with a broken arm. So when I went home, I put on plaster on it. So a couple of those injuries, broken leg, broken ribs, all those stuff.
I'm sure you accept though that...
Vertebrae. Yeah.
I'm sure you accept though that when you're good and you do it for long, these injuries are inevitable almost.
Yes.
Emilio, any regrets about your racing career?
No regrets. The only regret I have is my ankle. I wish I didn't broke that ankle. I think I would be better off.
What is Emilio Rodriguez doing nowadays, and what's next?
Well, Emilio Rodriguez is relaxing now, looking after his grandkids, them, loving them, and take them all over the place, Disney World, when I can, and make them they leave back a memory with them, with me. I'm doing a little small business on the side, to earn some money.
You still keep abreast with what is happening locally?
I do keep abreast with the local racing. Now and again I will go on my chat and congratulate who, even the other day when I look at the structure of how they did the Mute Mile, I went and I congratulate Salah and the Supreme Venture, So I keep abreast and I watch a jockey, I congratulate all the jockeys them I can congratulate, and keep them, motivated, from hearing from a senior rider,
Thank you for watching another video produced by the team from quickgallopjaya.com and its YouTube channel, The Quick Galloper. Please stay on the channel for other enlightening videos on those involved in local horse racing. Please like, subscribe, and press the notification bell.